Grizz Nation, it's time to send Ja, Sharon, and Dez to the 2025 All-Star Game.
Oh! What did we just see, partner?
Take three! Take three!
Bain for three. Bingo! Desmond Bain
Heating it up.
blocked by Sharon.
Most versatile power forward in the game today.
Head to NBA.com/vote, the NBA app, or simply use the QR code on the screen to send your Grizzlies to the All-Star Game today.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off. Durant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering. To those with a history of raising their performance to meet the moment. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st. And you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
When's the last time you guys played a little one-on-one?
It was, I don't even know, like maybe last summer, and there's some footage out there that doesn't want to be released. Like he claims he took it easy on me, but I always beat him.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals takes it straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
How about them
How about the Tigers?
Go.
Beat Tulane in a game that nobody called. Nobody thought was going to happen. They were a 2-touchdown underdog, and they got the win.
Number 25 in the AP right now, number 24 in the coaches poll right now. So this is a Tigers football team that's going to end the regular season ranked in both major polls, possibly ranked in the CFP as well. with 10 wins. That's a damn good season.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's the Thursday, January 9th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, Grizzlies have a big game tonight at FedEx Forum as they are taking on the Houston Rockets. The college football and national championship playoffs are back underway. That's going on tonight. There were some great sports that were on last night. We'll get to all the news and notes of the day. We'll play fill in the blank sucker. We'll give you reasons to hate. We'll pick a SKYDOG of the game as we prepare for winter 2025. And the snow supposed to come overnight in Memphis. It's a Thursday. It's freezing out, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up! Get yourself downtown and shake it. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch of stuff to get to on the show today. As I mentioned, the Grizzlies are going to be playing against the Houston Rockets tonight at FedEx Forum. I saw on the Memphis Grizzlies, the Houston Rockets, travel list, and they say, here's the people that are coming in town in conjunction with the Houston Rockets. On that travel list was a former regular guest on the Chris Vernon Show for many, many years, the general manager of the Memphis Grizzlies, Chris Wallace, and he is now a scout for the Houston Rockets, and it said he was going to be in town. And I tried, and then this morning, Roser said to me, he says, did you get Chris Wallace to come in? And I said, I have texted him, but I have not heard anything back. And it would hurt me to my core. We went through a lot together throughout those years. And finally, after I texted him this morning with no response, I sent the text, do not ignore me, which elicited a response. And he said, it is great to hear from you. Unfortunately, I am not with the team in Memphis on this trip. I am shocked to hear from such a big-timer. So I attempted to get Chris Wallace to come in studio with us today, but unfortunately, as he said, he is not on the trip. But he cannot dodge me forever because he will for sure be here for the Tony Allen jersey retirement later this year. But I was hopeful that we would be able to be talking to Senor Wallace today, but he is not here. It is a big game for the Grizzlies tonight against the Houston Rockets, and hopefully they will have a bunch of players in the lineup that we have not seen in the lineup all so often. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Rage of the Body Spray Bandit, Senor Sack, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance, John Quadrant, Dr. Thunder. Yep. Hello, Dr. Thunder.
Raps Alfred Hitchcock. Sup?
Your streak ended last night.
Oh, 15 games? It's a minor setback for a major comeback.
Wow. I started getting texts last night. Dr. Thunder has to be in shambles after the Cleveland Cavaliers defeated Oklahoma City last night. And I said, oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Totally.
He is in absolute shambles.
I was beside myself.
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Mass, Nava Joe, the reporter, the photographer, he's Walker 93.
Hello, good Americans. How y'all doing, man?
Hello.
It's a great day. Yeah, bro, you were real quiet in the group chat last night.
Yeah.
I was so...
You didn't say a word in the group chat actually last night.
I was so distraught.
Did he not? It was just me and you going back and forth.
He was quiet as a church mouse.
I was so upset.
Yeah, you were quiet as a church mouse
His
in the group chat.
silence speaks volumes.
Yeah, the whole game was happening. Rosie was just twiddling his fingers somewhere.
Currently constructed.
Where are you at? Are you at a nice local restaurant again?
Actually, I was.
Oh, for goodness sake. This guy gets a girlfriend and stops watching sports.
Yeah, Jen,
it's unbelievable.
Hey, Jen, tell this man, stop taking this dude to local restaurants. Let him watch sports.
Dude,
man.
I got to watch Giannis put clamps on Wemby.
That's not the same thing.
That's not
the same thing.
The world, the NBA world was all focused on one thing.
I know.
And that was a team that was 30-5 taking on a team that was 31-4.
And he's eating like delectable, dishes.
Delectable dishes.
As Dr. Thunder, as named by y'all, I did leave on a good note. The last play I saw, I believe, was an SGA fadeaway bet from the baseline with a minute and a half left in the first quarter. He hit that baseline fadeaway, and that's when we had to leave to go.
The first quarter?
So I left on
I had to leave.
So my last memory...
to go because our reservation was at 6:30.
7, actually.
Gross.
I had to eat my escargot with my...
You're gross.
Yeah, what happened to you?
By the way, where are you eating that you have to get a reservation on a Wednesday night?
So we went to On Union Tequila.
Bro,
you don't have to get a reservation for tequila.
Yeah, but you can.
What's wrong with you?
I didn't make the reservation. Her friend and her friend's fiance, they made the reservation.
Oh, a double date! A double date! What a scoundrel!
Yeah, bro, you get a girlfriend, just forget what your job is.
Wow.
Double dating.
Unbelievable.
Double dating.
It was either... I watched the game last night.
It was either...
Hey, Dev, let's have a good conversation about the game. You can go and talk on your double date about Dr. Thunder.
Why is this zoomed in on me?
Zoom in.
It was either...
You got tequila face.
It was either Wednesday or Friday we were doing dinner. So those are the only nights that they were able to do it.
And you wanted to watch the college football playoff.
It was either Ohio State, Texas, or Thunder, Cavs, and I chose Ohio State, Texas.
Wow.
Oh, okay. We'll see about that till you have another delectable dinner to go to, buddy.
Well, I will say there was 2 hours. I didn't even speak to my family. I can imagine you were the same. That's what real sportscasters do.
I locked myself in the room. I said, Cast Thunder on. I gotta watch this.
I walked downstairs and they said, "What are you doing down here?"
They didn't even know you were here. They forgot you were home.
Especially with my son, who was in New Orleans, and the poor kid. They went to the game last night, and they got to do the fan tunnel. So I guess the players run by or whatever. But Zion Williamson, of course, did not play on the back-to-back. And the Pelicans, I texted him at one point and I said, "Hey, Pelicans are playing great. They gave up 75 points and were down like 30 in the first half." I was like, to the Blazers. Yeah, it was rough stuff. I said,
have good seats?
I said, that's what I said. He said, "No, we're in the nosebleeds." I was like, "Oh my God, are you alone? Are you alone in the nosebleeds?" Unbelievably, this is crazy. He was on this trip to New Orleans for a school trip, and they ended up going to this Pelicans-Blazers game last night. And I texted him last night, and this was a big moment because what you would find in your text with a 14-year-old is I send a bunch of texts, and then every once in a while we'll get an okay. That's really the extent of it. Or really it's okay, yeah, I'm gonna read his text to me over the course of the last couple weeks. Okay, yeah. I saw that. What's the Disney Plus password? No. Yeah. Hold on.
So the only time he really said more than one word is when he said, "What's the Disney Plus password?"
Did you change my PlayStation password?
Password. So he will talk to you about passwords.
That worked. We had McDonald's. No. Yeah. I had lunch. I'm fine. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Thanks. Can I get the new Call of Duty game? Where are y'all?
William is not trying to talk, boy.
Yeah. It's not on. Can I get a Freddy's double cheeseburger with meat and cheese, fries, and a chocolate shake? That is the longest text I have. So anyways, the point is, that's honestly like the last 6 months of text that I get from him. Last night, this is what he says to me. He says, yeah, we got to do the fan tunnel thing. We're in the nosebleeds. I said, the Pelicans are playing great. He sent back the laughing emoji and said, we met this actor that was in Scooby-Doo and Friday the 13th, Miguel Nunez.
Oh.
And I said, I said, that's cool. Was he nice? And he said, yeah. He was Eddie Murphy's best man at his wedding. I don't know how, but he met Miguel Nunez at the Pelicans-Blazers game last night. You know who that is?
Yeah,
I recognize this guy. I recognize him.
Yeah, I recognize him.
My son met him last night. He said we met some actor who was in Friday the 13th at Scooby-Doo.
He was in Juwanna Man, too.
Oh, okay.
He was in Juwanna Man.
He said he was Eddie Murphy's best man in his wedding.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
I remember him in was he Juwanna Man?
I don't know.
I think he was Juwanna Man and Juwanna Man, bro.
Oh, really?
Dude,
I think he was. I think he was Juwanna. Am I right?
Yeah, dude.
He was Juwanna Man and Juwanna Man.
He was, and there's a video that
William doesn't know.
William doesn't know.
That says these roles cost me everything, and he's talking about Juwanna Man, how it is the worst thing for him or whatever, I guess.
I mean, I would imagine.
Cat Williams said, don't ever let him put the wig on you.
Don't put the wig on you, bro. Ruin Miguel Nunez. He's a random Pelicans-Blazers game on a Wednesday night.
It's a Pelicans-Blazers, and William met him last night. So anyways, that took place. There he is.
Look at him.
There he is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my son met him at the Pelicans-Blazers last night, and for what it's worth, said he was super cool.
This dude's been in a bunch of stuff.
There you go. Who knew?
No, I said look at the photo. I was like, yeah, that dude look real familiar.
Yep. So anyways, I had that game on, and then, of course, I had the Cavaliers and the Thunder on. And so, there's been a lot of conversation. There's been an ongoing narrative about how, the NBA is not what it used to be, or the ratings are down, or whatever else. And then, of course, you have this national television game that is going to take place on ESPN at 6 o'clock. And it's going to feature the teams that have both been on pace to win like 70 games this year. One of them is 31-4. The other one is 30-5. And, I tweeted about this last night, and I tweeted after the first half, and I tweeted after the game. Both of those teams not only are absolutely awesome, they both played absolutely awesome last night. And you do wonder, I think we did get very, very fortunate because neither of those two teams had played since Sunday. Mm-hmm. So you also have like the wrinkles that they're going to be able to throw into a game, in order to prepare for each other. You also have the ability to get some rest before you are having to play, right? Like neither of them was in some kind of like, we've played 3 out of the last 5 nights, or, we're on the second half of a back-to-back, or there's no extenuating circumstances. Bro, that basketball was so high level.
Good bump, bro.
Oh, my God,
like
they were so good.
Playoff game.
I tell you this, too. It made you think about, the Grizzlies need more guys that can dribble If that's the team you're going to have to beat, you cannot dribble around them. I mean, anybody that tries to dribble a bunch around the Oklahoma City Thunder, it is death. Now, the thing that was great for the Cavs is they are unbelievable at bopping the ball around. Yeah. I mean, they pass, and then they just get these butt-naked corner threes.
Shout out your boy Ty Jerome, bro. Ty Jerome showed
Ty
out.
Jerome had 15 points in 12 minutes. Yeah. He was awesome. And the two bigs was just too much. I mean, they only had Hartenstein.
I was thinking like the size thing. Like, they went to that 2-3 zone in the fourth quarter, and I was like,
it was massive.
It looked like the Oklahoma City never seen a zone before. So I was like,
part of that was because like those guys want to drive, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have a ton of creators on that Oklahoma City team. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a super high usage rate, and he's kind of creating it for everybody. And then there's obviously they've got a system that they run, and we have seen this in the past with the Grizzlies. You know, in years past, typically it would happen like twice a year. It would be Rick Carlisle would drop into his zone against the Grizzlies, and Eric Spoelstra would drop into his zone against the Grizzlies, right? Same thing. And last night, Kenny Atkinson deployed that last night. I mean, look, you don't want Ty Jerome guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He got cooked a couple times.
If you've got somebody like Mobley, I mean, he can collapse out to the corner. And, you know, he does not have the three-point shot. Mobley doesn't, but I swear he has reminded me so much of Jaren. Yep. He really has.
Put on weight.
He is stronger. It reminds me so, and we are now seeing Jaren become what Jaren is going to become. I've talked to you many times about how at one point I sat down with an NBA scout that was not Grizzlies related, who when I was going to write an article for that draft, and I was asking about all the different players, and this is before the Grizzlies ever drafted him. And my note that I still had written down on Jaren Jackson Jr. was he might end up being the best one, but it'll be 5 years from now. Mm-hmm. And he's not the best one because Luka Doncic is the best one, right? Yeah. But the idea was if you wait for it, when he if he fulfills his destiny, if he can fulfill all of his potential, then you're going to get an all-NBA player on your hands. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing this year, right? Jaren has a really good chance of being an all-star and all-NBA this year. And it's taken a while, right? Like, I mean, he is so much better now than he has ever been before. And I do think that as you're watching that game unfold last night, you're like, bro, Mobley's still young.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Crazy young.
Super young.
Still young.
And you see 23 years old. 23 years old Evan Mobley is.
Right. So now when we talk about most guys don't win at the highest level until they're 27, that's 4 years from now.
Yeah.
And what is that guy going to look like when he's 27?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Like Jaren too. Like even like your best guys like DG and Don didn't have like the best nights.
No.
Like Don
was in the torture chamber.
Oh, he was in hell.
He was in the torture chamber.
That boy was in hell all night. And DG,
I mean, that's when it sucks because you're small and they put this. Dort is just
a linebacker on you.
Holy mother. And he never takes a play off.
Nah.
He never gets lazy on the defensive side of the ball. Like, you're cutting and he's sprinting with you. And he's just on your neck the whole time.
Yeah.
Nothing is uncontested. Nothing you do. You don't get to dribble without it being contested. You don't get to shoot without it being contested. You don't get to do anything.
Nothing.
This is the worst.
Yeah, and then you got
he is a great defender.
Coco Jones there, courtside to watch you hoop, and you ain't make a shot until the end of the second quarter.
Tough.
But like last night, let me know, like, bro, like watching Oklahoma City, I'm like, what is their weakness, right? Like size matters. Like if you have size,
that's right.
Like Jared Allen was eating, Evan Mobley was eating.
There's offensive rebounds too. I mean,
they're killing them.
They're not good rebounding. They're not a good rebounding.
Also, the
team.
secondary playmaker thing. I'm like, if SGA at the top just doing this and just maybe kicking it out, like Casey Wall and a creator,
Dort
and a creator. Right. Jalen Williams might get to it.
He's better.
Get to it. Yeah, he's better. And Hartenstein definitely not a creator.
Right.
So it's like
they are guys that need to get shots created for them, but I mean it's the yin and the yang, right? Which is you want okay, that's the difference, right? Like Marcus Smart can create something,
I don't want to.
Do you want him to kick? But he can.
Yeah.
You know, and he's a guy that could have 11 assists in a game, right? But when you kick it out for that butt naked three, can he knock it down reliably? And that the reason I say this is because last night played out so much like an NBA playoff game. It felt like that could have been like an NBA Finals game because you had to have your other guys step up. And look, when you watch this last night, and again, maybe if Vince Williams comes back and that thing gets in the flow, or maybe it's, maybe Luke Kennard can be that guy, whoever the case may be. But the same way I'm watching Max Strus just bang down shots, it's like, you need that.
Yep.
You need, because they're going to load up because they're using Dort on Don, and they're making, Garland C2, and they are just hassling all of that. But then there is that kick out, and that kick out is, and like I told you, there's years ago. That kick out, they're going to try to filter it to the others. That's the way it always goes. And that's why that did feel, in many cases, like a playoff game. Bro, they had to have Ty Jerome be awesome. They had to have Max Strus. Yep. They had to have Dean Wade knock down a couple of shots. It was that kind of way last night outside of because they're going to make it hard for your best players. Likewise, on the other side, SGA got 31 points, but it took him 27 shots.
It took him a long way to get it, too.
And they only put him at the line 4 times.
The referees treated it like a playoff game, too. It wasn't no, it wasn't no ticky-tack. You walk, except a couple, SGA, did a little, but, it wasn't no, you just walk to the free line. Also, too, I love SGA. SGA is cold as hell, respectfully. He does this a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
to create some
and people
space.
are like, oh, look at all my spaces.
A lot of it's shoulder. A lot of it's shoulder too. He uses his shoulders well.
But that's like an offensive foul, right?
Not when you're Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dude, Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan got away with illegal screens for 20 years.
I'm just saying, but I just wonder because people, he's such a great, he creates space. He's cold, he's shifty, he changes space, but you can't do this to me and be like, oh, you're 10 feet away. Now I can just shoot this mid-range shot.
Yeah.
But no, respectfully, SGA is a bad dude.
I watched that last night and thought we need to improve.
Me too. And
is that fair?
I thought
okay, we're on the same page here. Everybody says, oh, we just need to get healthy. No, bro, we don't need to get healthy. We need better players.
Yeah, I think that, and we need to use our size. I think that, and I thought we need to use our size.
Yes.
I know sometimes we play a lot of threes outside, a lot of driving. I feel like sometimes we need to play inside in. Against the Thunder, play inside out. Right. Use Jaren, use Edie, use BC, use them, and then worry about the
and it's that kind of thing. It's that swing, and now Max Strus is that guy. Again, you need that kind of guy, like a reliable when we get into the big spot, because in the end, look, depth is great for the regular season. Depth does not matter in that way when it comes to the playoffs.
Because let me look at that. Let me see how many people played last night.
That's the consolidation for that guy. And maybe it can be maybe it's on your team. Now, I understand the flip side of this. I went and looked last night to see how many minutes the top 3 scorers have played for these respective teams, because there is a chance, while it might be a long shot, but there's a real chance that you could have Morant, Bain, and Jaren all in the lineup tonight.
Yeah.
You know, just this year, you don't know how many minutes they've played together this season?
It's
probably 199.
Ooh.
That is 4 games.
Yeah.
We are 37 games into the season. They have played 199 minutes on the court together. Their net rating, by the way, what they do versus another team per 100 possessions, with John Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson on the floor, they have been a plus 22 this year. But they've only had them for 199 minutes this year. And I went to go look how that compares to others. In fairness, Oklahoma City, whose 3 leading scorers are Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren, and Jalen Williams, they've only had them 156 minutes because Chet only played 10 games this year. But, I mean, you look at others, like the team they're playing tonight, Houston. Houston's 3 leading scorers are Jalen Green, Şengün, and Van Vliet. They've played 682 minutes together.
Yeah.
Health, man.
Denver.
Health is wealth, boy.
Denver has Jokic, Murray, and Porter, 580 minutes together. The Lakers have Davis, James, and Reeves. Now, you think about this, and it's Davis and James. And LeBron's missed some games as well.
He took a trip to Europe.
558 minutes.
That's a lot of minutes.
They've played 3 times as much as Bane, Jaren, and Ja.
And Bron took a week off this year. And Bron took a week off.
Well, Dez missed a lot of time, and Ja's missed, we said 17 games.
Yeah, Jaren's been the one consistent.
Well, and then you look down the list, because I went and looked, and generally outside of the Thunder and the Grizzlies, virtually all of these teams, as I went down and listed them, right? Because you look at the standings and you see Oklahoma City and Houston and Memphis and Denver and Dallas. Dallas, Luka, Kyrie, and Clay have played 378, but now you see they're falling down the standings, right? They've fallen, and now it's going to be a really rough go without those two guys for an extended amount of time. Then the Lakers, 558 with their 3 best scorers. The Clippers, 670 minutes with Zubats, Powell, and Harden on the court together. And obviously they're adding Kawhi into the mix. You would hope that he's one of your top 3 leading scorers. But the 3 leading scorers on that team as currently constructed. And then, oddly, whether it's injury or because they don't just play these guys together, I found it fascinating. Now, the 3 leading Minnesota scorers are Edwards, Randall, and Reed. And none of them have been unhealthy, but they don't really play them together.
You can't play
the Randall, Reed, and Edwards thing together because they only have 294 minutes together. Same thing goes with Golden State with Curry, Kuminga, and Wiggins.
Yeah, because Wiggins and Kuminga are the same person.
They've only played 207 minutes. And then the Spurs, Wemby, Vassell, and Vassell, and Sohan around 200 minutes. But again, we're down to, 8, 9, 10 in the standings on those teams. All of the best, my point is this, all of the best teams, all of the teams that are highest in the standings, they've all had their 3 leading scorers play a lot of minutes together outside of Oklahoma City and Memphis. They're the only 2.
Yeah.
And they're the top 2, which I think speaks to the unbelievable depth that both teams have been able to create. And again, there's a lot of reasons for that, right? If you're not having to spend $50 and $60 million on your best players, then, part of it is talent evaluation. The other part of it is having the money to be able to do it, right? Yeah. It's really hard to be able to have the money to do it without going into the second apron if you've got, and there will come a time the Grizzlies are going to have to make choices. Right? I mean, if Jaren makes All-NBA, you're talking about $300-something million contract. If Ja makes All-NBA before his next extension is up, I mean, Katie bar the door. Yeah. And now you're filling out your roster. And that's why when we've talked about these 2 ways getting moved onto real contracts and finding players on low amounts but giving them extended contracts, whether that's Vince Williams or Gigi Jackson or Jay Huff or what, you have to have those for when it comes time to pay up on those other guys. But mega impressive for Oklahoma City and Memphis because neither of them have been able to have their 3 leading scorers. Their 3 leading scorers. I mean, 4 of 37 games if you were to just do it by minutes.
Sheesh. And they don't play a lot. And they don't play a lot anyway because when they play, they blow out people and they play 28.
Yeah, there's a lot of games they'll play 26, 27 minutes if they're blowing somebody out.
We see Yuki in the fourth quarter a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So
the funniest thing is when I first started doing this, of course, I was just looking at the Western Conference.
Yeah.
But when I first started doing this, and before I started putting in the things and it just pops up, bro, there are Knicks ones with 1,000 minutes.
Yeah. Shout out Tim.
It's hilarious.
Shout out Tom Thibodeau.
It is hilarious.
Tom Thibodeau said, "You finna play these minutes, boy.
Wait, hold on.
You finna do your job,
I think
boy."
I still have it pulled up. You are gonna love this. All right, let me just go to totals.
Thibodeau don't play, man.
Trained. They're gonna. You're playing 37, 38 minutes.
You're playing basketball.
Here's
buddy.
a three-man lineup. Let me go to instead of per game. Let me go to totals. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what it was. Okay. OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson have played 1,004 minutes together.
Damn right they have.
I just told you Ja, Jaren, and Desmond have played 199 minutes.
You said 1,000.
400 something.
You said 1,004 minutes?
Yes.
Damn right.
I mean,
Thibodeau thinks they should have played more, actually.
All right, let me tell you something. That's the number one most played three-man lineup in the league. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number two, for the most played lineup in the league, there's a three-man lineup. OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson.
Damn right it is.
Number three, for the most played lineup, three-man lineup in the NBA. Is Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson.
Tibbs don't play, boy.
Number four, for the most played lineup in the NBA, of a three-man lineup, is Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby.
Just some combination of those 4 or 5 guys.
Number five, for the most played three-man lineup in the NBA, Karl Towns, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Number six, for the most played lineup, three-man lineup in the NBA, Karl Towns, OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart. Number seven, for the most played lineup in the NBA, three-man rotation, Karl Towns, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges.
No PTO days. It's
Number
the Tibbs, boy.
8, for the most played lineup in the NBA, a three-man lineup, Julius Randle, Anthony Edwards.
There you go.
And Jaden McDaniels.
There you go.
There you go. The top 7. The top seven three-man lineups in the NBA are all Knicks.
And the thing is, they play
in terms of minutes played together.
And they play 7 guys. That's the crazy part. It ain't like a long, like, they don't, like.
It's hilarious.
Shout out Tibbs, man. No PTO days, man. Y'all finna hoop.
You know what? One thing I did not look up, because I told you that the Grizzlies had 199 minutes between their 3 leading scorers. The most played three-man lineup is 316 minutes.
The Grizz?
Jaren, Bain, and Wells.
That's not bad. Trio. I said another word, but I couldn't say it.
And imagine this one. The second most played three-man lineup on the Grizzlies is 287 minutes, which is still
Jaren, somebody else?
Jaren, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Jalen Wells. Is that crazy?
Your backup point guard.
I wonder if Santi would have been on there before.
Santi's probably definitely
before that injury, because Santi, you had mentioned Santi had played the most minutes for us at one point.
Yeah,
so I bet before that ankle injury,
he was definitely up there.
Santi would have been up there.
Yeah, there's a three-man lineup. The most common three-man lineup that Santi has been in has been with Huff and LaRavia, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see.
That's wild.
We talk about the size.
You would have told me that before the season. I would have been like,
I know none of this.
Where are we at again?
When if you would have told me that your second most prevalent three-man lineup is Jaren Jackson, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Jalen Wells,
oh shit, here we go again.
There is no chance we're talking about a good seed.
Nah.
You clip that. That Jaren all NBA.
Oh yeah, easily.
like
it's incredible.
Jaren all NBA.
It's incredible.
All star. All the conference. He should be in everything.
I saw some Grizz fans on Twitter talking earlier. They're talking about watching the away broadcast this year, like the visiting broadcast, just to hear what they say about us, you know, because we live in a bubble with the Grizzlies and everything. And
speak for yourself.
And they say one thing that's consistent is they praise Jaren. Like, they all talk about how much better he has gotten and how awesome he is.
It may be hyperbole. It might be. I think he, in a sense, he might be one of the most unappreciated players on the team.
There's no question.
Like, I think there's a section of people that don't appreciate the consistency, the both ends, the versatility, you know what I'm saying, the duality of what Jaren's been doing. Like it's like, oh, he's doing that.
This
just
is right up your alley.
You're like, I can do this all day.
This is
I
balsamic glaze.
I can do this all day.
This is balsamic glaze.
I can tell y'all how great Jared is all day. Hey, All-Star,
This
All-NBA,
is balsamic glaze.
Throw him in the NBA in the MVP conversation if you really want to. Hey, I got stats all day. We can talk about Triple all day if you really want to. Make Triple All-Star, dead ass. The new returns came back. Him and Ja didn't move at all. Yuki, we need that bump. I see y'all posted a video yesterday.
They did, man. They put that Yuki bump out there.
We need that Yuki bump.
Put the Yuki bump out there.
This is the second returns for the fan voting?
Yeah, second returns came back, man. Second returns came back. And Jaren and Ja didn't get no votes. They didn't move. So let's get that Yuki bump. Let's get that Chris Vernon show bump because we are the real influencers around here.
I mean, look, Jaren is always going to be he's always going to be an ad. He's going to be a coach's ad. But you do want him to be higher in the fan vote.
Yeah. I'm happy to see him on the list, to be honest with you.
This is what, honestly, I think it does. It doesn't say everything. It says something. There are 4 players ahead of LeBron in voting. And that is never the case in this.
I'll tell you this.
Like, he's always 1-2, and he's
the old head now.
Jokic, Durant, Giannis, and Tatum all have more votes than LeBron.
LeBron's the old head now, bro. He's the old head now. Vernon did.
And Wemby's on the way.
That one is surprising to me. But I did tell you this. That earlier this year when we played against Golden State, there was less Curry jerseys in the arena than ever. And you just wonder if
there weren't as many kids wearing them. I saw
correct.
I saw
That's what I'm saying.
wearing Curry jerseys.
You just when I told you when Curry was my son's age group when they were young, right? Like that, they weren't LeBron guys.
Yeah.
If you went around his school and you asked him, I came on the air. You remember I talk about this all the time.
Yeah, Curry.
He's now. But I'm saying, if you're going about 4 or 5 years ago when he's in 4th and 5th grade, if I would have gone out there, they would have told me it was Curry and Mahomes and everybody else amongst his age group at the time. Now, they don't all feel the same way because as you grow older, right, the different stuff becomes cool. But I'm saying when they were kids, that was the two. Those were the two guys. It was Curry and Mahomes, and then it was kind of everybody else. And then it was whoever is, like, super cool at the time. So Justin Jefferson then became super cool, and that's who they all liked, and right? Like
Jamar Chase doing it.
Because he was doing the gritty, and he was cool, and he was awesome, and
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
They still like Justin Jefferson?
Sure.
Everybody mess with Jettas, bro.
Right.
Jettas is that dude. But no, that makes sense, though. Hey, by the way, I think you may have ghost wrote Jason Tatum's last Instagram post. You see this?
No.
I'm going to read it to you.
You think I ghost wrote
I think
Jason
you may have
Tatum's?
something to do with his late Jason Tatum's.
I've never been that bland.
Nobody thought I would write my own captions.
Actually,
what
SGA
are they
got the
going to
hardest
say
captions of the league,
now?
by the way.
He's very bland, so is this?
ready
I'm
for
going to
this?
be offended if it's a typical Jason Tatum bland.
Ready? Quotes, right?
Quotes, okay, cool.
Softest superstar in Celtics history. Laughing emoji. Look at that. They put it up there.
Oh.
You see that? I thought it was Cento at first. I ain't going to hold you.
No. That's from the Gilbert Arenas podcast.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah. That's what he's talking about.
Damn.
Yeah, that's from the Gilbert
I
Arenas.
thought he was talking about you.
Stop. What? No.
Who is that Brandon Jennings who commented on it?
Brandon Jennings commented like 8 times.
That was it him that said it?
He spammed the comments.
That's him.
Brandon Jennings who said
That's
it
why he spammed the comments. He felt bad.
How many people are on Gilbert Arenas' podcast?
No,
There's a lot of people.
There's like 10
Mick
people
Young,
there.
Brandon Jennings, Lexi Brown,
Kenyon Martin's in
Kenyon
there.
Martin, Josiah Johnson. They got a whole squad.
That's wild.
So that's why.
Here you go. Yeah, here.
Like if I'm soft to the Warriors, why can't you drop me? Because they stopped them. It's a bad argument. Use something. It's not a bad argument. If you're so tough, then why you didn't get Finals MVP last year? Why you let your running mate do it? If you so tough, if you so all this.
But didn't lead the Celtics in points, rebounds,
He led in every category. Why you didn't get it? 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 If you're so tough, no, it's not. It's not a bad narrative. No, it ain't. It's really. No, it ain't. Quiet, man.
Oh, so he did the Jarrell Revis in the comments.
So Brandon Jennings said, "Is Jason Tatum the softest Boston Celtics superstar ever?" Gilbert Arenas, whoever's saying he's soft, that's a soft ass 28 points per game he's averaging. Go out there and get your head busted. Brandon Jennings gets the arena to crash out over his Jason Tatum take. So that's what it was.
That's why he was backpedaling.
And then it says Brandon Jennings addresses the haters and doubles down on his Jason Tatum take.
I'm on my rant. Hey, Jason Tatum's trainer. Yo, Jason Tatum? He had an issue with me saying that Jason Tatum was one of the softest Boston Celtics superstars ever.
Uh-oh, Mr. Big Time. Oh, shit.
Since you're his trainer, make sure he gets Finals MVP this year.
Ooh.
And I heard you wrote a book talking about, like, stop the bullshit. I'm going to write part 2 if he don't get it.
If he do.
If he don't.
But if he do.
I mean, if he do.
Oh, boy.
So that was a shot at B. Jennings.
Oh, boy. Because Drew Handlin, who is the trainer for Jason Tatum, I've missed this.
Yeah, I saw the
I like Brandon Jennings. I liked Brandon Jennings as a player, but we've got to stop the cap. His comment that Tatum is soft is pathetic. A soft player couldn't lead their team in points, rebounds, and assists to a title. A soft player wouldn't have 51 in a Game 7 or 31, 11, and 8 to win the finals. For fun, let's compare. And then he did the stat muse and posted Brandon Jennings and Jason Tatum.
I don't like the idea, like the
soft, no, Hanlon's going at him. Hanlon posted.
It's on Twitter or IG?
Yeah, on Twitter. Brandon Jennings' career highlights updated. Number 1, 55-point game. Number 2, high school career. Number 3, Jason Tatum acknowledging his dumbass take on Instagram. Oh, this is real.
Oh, it's real smoke. It's real smoke. For Jay Tatum.
Yeah, you guys. So I had actually seen that come across. That's how I knew that was from that podcast. Yeah. I had seen that there was an argument about Jason Tatum. Okay. I forgot that it was Brandon Jennings. I figured it was Rashad McCants.
Damn, I thought people usually just
Rashad McCants is wild.
Yeah, he's CTE takes. For sure.
I thought people just waited until the playoffs to get on Jason Tatum's ass, man. We just do it in the regular season now, too.
Off the dribble, they on his head.
Yeah,
which is, he hooping. So I had to ask you about that because I thought it was Cinto when I saw it. I thought it was like a fake Cinto. Because remember the Zion thing was a Cinto thing.
Yeah.
Like him commenting on the girls thing. But shout out Jason Tatum, bro. Pop your ish twin.
That was a wild fake Instagram thing.
Stop calling people soft that ain't really soft, y'all. Just because they ain't like punching people don't mean they soft. I don't like the what do you call it?
I'm with you on that.
What's the perception of like because I'm not pushing people or like
because he won't shove you like or something like that.
Just because I get to my business doesn't make me soft.
And I'm quiet doesn't mean that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. What do you call it? Ideology? Is that what you call it? The perception? You know what I'm saying? Big brain. You know, I get into my.
Keep going, Dev.
I'm just saying, I don't like it, bro.
You're doing great.
I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it, bro.
Invented a word.
You like that?
Ideology?
You like that?
I like it.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, bro, the dictionary adds words every year.
Exactly.
So, like, you never know.
See? Put respect on it.
Maybe Webster adds it.
So you said I call it cat
Ideology.
soft. Okay, that ain't the same thing, bro. I heard him say, stop! In a basketball game.
I got in huge trouble for saying Oklahoma City was soft because how they got bullied by the Bucks.
They did get bullied.
Oh yeah, Thunder fans hate you.
Hate me.
They hate you.
Hate me
they had to take a timeout last night though.
Yeah.
Ooh, for the first time in 2 months. I inspired their team to win 15 games.
Hey, I wouldn't say exposed, but I think last night let me know there's some chinks in the armor.
A little bit.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like a fully formed.
They're still young, bro.
That's
always been my point.
Yeah.
They are awesome. I've thought people are ahead of their skis because they're young.
There's no team.
As someone who covers a young team, it might not be the Grizzlies' time yet. Sorry.
No.
You might not want to hear it,
Yeah,
but there's a reason
Yeah.
that most teams are men. Guess who wins the finals? Old teams. That's who wins. Every year.
And
every year it's veteran-laden teams.
There are a lot of awesome teams in the league. The Cavs, the Thunder, and the Celtics, probably the 3 best. They are awesome teams. It doesn't mean they're perfect and they can't be beaten. There's no KD Warriors team here.
That's why we
nothing like that.
That's where I relented.
Matchups, injuries,
There's them and everyone else.
It's they're up here and everybody else is below
I would say
them.
this: they are super favorites to be a Western Conference Finals team, and as I have said, the Grizzlies and everybody else underneath them, I do think, and I did this podcast with Jacoby earlier this week, I think just like last year, And you could say, well, this team made it because of this, and this team made it because of this, and this team got injured, and this team. Look, here's what we know. Last year, things changed because of deals that were made within the season. End of story. Indiana made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and if they wouldn't have traded for Siakam, it wouldn't have happened. And Dallas traded for P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford, and it changed their team. And I do think that this year, the same could be true. I thought that was a great get for the Lakers to get Dorian Finney-Smith. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If they as it stands right now, if I'm Oklahoma City, I get it. There's a whole lot of people out there that would tell you I'm crazy for thinking like Oklahoma City would just mop them, whatever. I just wouldn't want to see a team like that with a bunch of vets and you know what I mean. If they're healthy. Right? And now with Finney-Smith and Hachimura, I wouldn't want to see them
I don't want
as
to
a
see
young
the Lakers.
team.
I don't want to see
it's
the
just a bunch of
Lakers.
vets on that team.
I don't want to see the Lakers. I've seen it.
Men.
We've seen that story.
And they're big.
Yeah, especially us. They hate us.
Yeah.
They
we
do
will
not
be
like
the
us.
NBA Finals.
We don't. They don't like us at all.
They hate us.
But I'm saying to me, their opportunity to make a West Finals improved greatly by getting Finney-Smith. A lot of people wouldn't think that, but I do.
Yeah.
Right?
Marginal stuff moves you to
Correct.
the next level. Like,
And
I
I think-
ain't big superstar. It's marginal.
Well, I mean,
moves.
obviously, it was Siakam's a big time player, but he is not treated as such amongst conversation. Certainly, P.J. Washington and Dan Gafford aren't.
No,
but they
marginal
did.
moves.
But they did change that team, right? They changed that team, and that team went on an absolute tear the last 35 games of the season. And
when that happened, everybody went like, "Oh, look at that move!"
Yep.
It was in the playoffs. They're like, "Wait." They made these small moves. They got Gafford
Big.
from Washington. They got PJ from.
That's right.
Where was PJ at? Charlotte.
And it might not be something huge that takes place, but it's that stuff. It's the team that adds Colin Sexton or Jordan Clarkson or Cam Johnson.
That's why I was so big on the Finney-Smith thing. Because like, people are like, oh, Finney-Smith's not all that. But I was like,
or Jeremy Grant from Portland.
Well, you mentioned Indiana last year. The team they played also was another one that made a move.
Oh, on Anunoby.
The Knicks. But they made that move in late December. They made that move, and then they just, like you mentioned, the minutes. Like they just fell apart. They got they all got hurt.
I think you're Oklahoma
the
City.
Knicks were one of those too.
I've goofed on you on the whole as currently constructed, but I think if you're Oklahoma City, you could sit there and go, you know what, we're going to play this thing out. We're going to get – because we made our moves in the offseason. Yeah. We got Caruso and we got Chet, and we like our team.
And we want to see them all get healthy and play together.
Right. Whereas the rest of the Western Conference, I think, is all sitting there going, we need to be better.
That was your thought watching it?
Yes.
Even with your –
I don't think there's any –
I don't think we need to get better. We need to get better.
I think our size is bit.
Those teams were awesome last night.
Amazing basketball.
They were so good.
I mean, on both ends, and not just offensive.
We have not played at that level this year.
Yeah.
Grizzlies record's great.
Yeah.
They have not played at that level.
Have we had our trio in a high stakes game?
Not enough.
That's what I'm saying, like a high stakes game. Like
Boston.
When we had them, we got the win. Like they won the game.
Yes.
And that's the best they looked all season. So
Correct.
I want to see them in a high stakes game with the trio.
Well, tonight would be a good one.
Exactly. Tonight's a good test.
It'd be great.
Great test. You playing one of the
Hopefully we can have all three.
Yeah.
Good defensive team in Houston. Like,
no,
have
this
your trio
is
back.
This is like a big. Both of these teams tonight, like they both 1-2 in offensive rebounding, 1-2 in second chance points. The difference is we are first in pace. They are 20th. We average over 6 possessions more a game. So it like.
The other thing that Houston makes it very difficult for the Grizzlies is they don't turn the ball over.
No.
And the Grizzlies need you to turn the ball over.
They turn the ball over. Their turnover percentage.
Oklahoma City needs you to turn the ball over.
Yeah,
we're very like them in that sense.
Yeah. We turn it over. We are 27th in turnover percentage. They are 5th.
Yeah, they don't turn their rock over.
They don't.
They don't give it away.
Yeah.
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna shoot it before they throw it away.
Correct.
And they. Yeah, they give up 14.9 points per game off turnovers.
They're not a very good offensive team, but they don't turn it over and they defend the hell out of you.
They are 10th in offensive efficiency, which I thought they would have been worse. But like their effective and true shooting percentages are not.
No,
they're all in the 20s.
Length and size, big dudes, bro. Athleticism.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like they got.
Well, but Jabari's out.
Jabari's out.
Okay, so who did start the 4 then? They started what? DB.
Atari didn't play.
Huh?
Tari Eason didn't play. Yeah, he's not there.
So you have DB, Amon Thompson, Jalen Green.
I'll tell you this, when they bring in Thompson and Eason off that bench.
You see what's that? Who somebody said he's the most athletic player he's ever seen? Steve-O said that. By the way, Steve-O, you saw a dude over here that was pretty damn athletic. So let's.
Look,
Emme's pretty athletic. But
I'm gonna tell you this:
our white guys got to watch out tonight.
I told you 2 weeks. I told you.
Thompson will throw you.
I told
you.
Yeah, watch out, Laravia.
You better be careful. You better be careful.
And Kennard. No, Laravia is the only one that could
Luke ain't gonna
make you mad.
Luke's. Yeah.
But hey, I'll tell you this: Thompson. I told you 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was, when I went down to P7 for that workout with him and his brother when they were nobodies and playing in overtime elite, and I told you they had gotten done with the workout, and I watched this dude windmill off vert under the basket. This son of a bitch jumped up and windmilled it.
Yeah.
No steps. Yeah, I'm like, okay.
It's a tough one.
Like, all right.
It's a different level of athleticism, buddy. It's a different level.
Yeah.
I looked over at Mike Miller. Mike Miller was like, top 10.
Yeah. It's a different
this
level.
is a top 10 draft pick. Yeah. I'm like, buddy, I know. I know. I just watched the kid dunk straight off vertical leap.
Yeah. One thing too about them too, somebody just brought up, and I had to look at them double check. They are, you talking about the turnover thing, they are 29th in assists. So they don't pass the ball to each other.
No, dude, they're okay.
No wonder Dylan fits in.
No, and it's even worse than that.
Nobody else does either.
They got Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green.
You ain't touching that mug. No. Sengun, get off the rim.
Yeah.
Get that mug off the rim.
No, I remember.
One pass max.
We talked about that last year when we watched them.
No wonder they don't turn it over. They don't pass it.
We said
it's hard to pass the ball if you don't. It's hard to turn the ball over if you don't pass.
We said that. We watched them we came in here and said that last year, 2 years ago. We're like, Sengun's the only guy on the team who passes the ball to anybody.
They don't pass the ball.
No, dude.
Bro.
So their assist percentage is 52.8%, which is 30th. That's dead last in the league.
They don't pass the ball.
29th is the 76ers. And their assist percentage is 5 points higher.
Wow.
5 percentage points higher than the Rockets.
They
do not pass.
Get ready to sit down on defense, Grizz, because the ball ain't finna move.
No.
Just be ready to.
You're going to get hit with a...
Jalen, be ready to sit down on defense. Who else? We got Dez, get ready to sit down on defense.
You know what? We should really throw him for a loop, and then whoever catches the ball first, we double.
We're going to make you pass. What if that's the good... What if that's the defensive philosophy tonight?
What is this?
Make them pass. They're like, oh, God.
Yeah. Nah, bitch, you pass it.
And then they have 35 turnovers because they can't pass.
I don't know how to do this.
He's like, I ain't never seen this before. I never seen this.
Just run doubles at everyone.
Yeah, everybody. Fred VanVleet, especially Dylan.
You're all getting doubled.
Yes, hey, be ready to play. I swear, now we're saying all this. I swear to you, if they come out tonight and have a 35 assist game, I'm going to jump off the floor.
It's going to be annoying. God, it's going to be annoying.
They've been playing possum all year.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
They're going to bop the ball around everywhere.
Swear, if they do this tonight, bro.
They had 31 in their last game. Wizards don't count, though.
They don't count.
Yeah,
Nothing
counts. That don't count.
Oh, by the way, they had a player storm off.
There we go. The game before they did play, Cam Whitmore. By the way, the game before that, they played the Lakers. They beat the Lakers. They had 19 in that game.
Yeah,
That's more like it.
So, bro, I swear, if I look up tonight and they have 32, 33 assists, I'm jumping off the phone.
All right. So, look, the Grizzlies are going to be playing against the Houston Rockets at FedEx Forum. We'll get back to that in a minute. I do need to mention. Well, you know what? We'll get to the college football playoff here in a little bit. Let's knock out the rest of the Grizzlies stuff. So the Grizzlies are playing against the Rockets. We do need to come up with a SkyDOG. I got last game because of Scottie Pippen Jr.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
I got last game.
My SkyDOG.
This guy.
17 and 11?
He looked like Rocky after the game.
You don't get SkyDOG for having a bandage on your damn face.
Like Nelly. Underlay, mama, E-I.
Oh. But he had the circle jump. He didn't have this. He had the circle jump, though. He had the extended.
You think I don't get SkyDOG?
No, bro. I get SkyDOG.
Who did you have?
Jalen Wells. 17 and 11. Right. Come on, dog.
Okay. Mine
and
was
got the
Edie.
walk-off interview.
Mine was Edie, and Edie did not get it.
We know. He played like 5 minutes.
Hold on now.
Edie had a bad game.
Scottie Pippen had 18, 5 steals, and 4 assists.
Okay.
And got his face busted. Jalen Wells made 3 baskets.
Okay.
You can't put into account that he got his
Out
face
of 11.
busted.
He went 3 for 11.
Hang on. I think Jalen and I get a vote on this.
Okay, yeah, y'all get a vote.
My vote is for Pippen, and here, this is I got my reasoning.
All right,
Jalen Wells made 3 shots from the field. I am anti-free throw. He did it all at the free throw line. Still impressive, but I'm anti-free throw. I think when Pippen came back in the game after that eye injury, Pippen played amazing, and I think it really turned things to the Grizz. My vote is Pippen.
He was plus 18.
Set the tone!
Bro, plus 18 in the box score, bro. What are we talking about? He did the things that you can't see, Roser, that them glasses can't see, Roser.
Because he was playing with Scottie Pippen.
Hey, no, bro.
All right, so
chat, y'all decide. Put a poll up.
Roser has voted for Scottie Pippen Jr. Jalen, in my headset, he is, of course, Devin's 2K friend and ally,
my dog.
you would think. But Jalen has voted for Scottie Pippen Jr. I am the winner of the SkyDog.
Come on, bro.
I am the winner of SkyDog of the game.
Chat, tell me. Chat, come on, back me up, chat.
No.
I need W's in the chat.
It is green.
It is green.
Come
It is
on,
done.
bro.
Green. It is done.
Come
There's
on,
another
bro.
dub for El Verno Diablo. Big time.
That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy. Your guy was 3 for 11.
No, come on,
Stop.
bro.
You cannot be a SkyDog, be 3 for 11 from the field.
He guarded his ass off the whole night.
You can't.
Hey,
he did it on both ends.
You can't be a SkyDog
Dev,
and be 3 for 11.
Are you calling for an asterisk?
I'm calling for an asterisk on the
asterisk next to it.
Put the asterisk on the SkyDog.
Calling for an asterisk?
No way. Look, you can't be the SkyDog and be 3. If we set that precedent, that you can go 3 for 11 from the field and be the SkyDog of the game, then it's a precedent. Then we might as well not even do SkyDog.
Hey, Luke.
No.
You run GCM YouTube. I can't. They won't let me do it. I'm kicked out.
SkyDog of the game.
Put a chat in the. Put a poll in the chat.
No.
Can I create
Everyone
a poll?
will agree with me.
I'm an admin, but I can't.
Everyone will agree with me. SkyDog of the game was Scottie Pippen Jr.,
who you got tonight,
who also had his face busted. SkyDog, of course, from Wiseacre Brewers, our buddies right down the street. They took SkyDog, their newest beer, and they took it to Denver, Colorado for the Great American Beer Festival, and they won the gold medal. The best of all the beers was SkyDog. 99 calories. It's absolutely delicious, and it is made right here in Memphis, Tennessee. In fact, right down the street from FedEx Forum. You can head over to SkyDog and you get some SkyDog. They also have it at your... look, it may be the only thing left at Kroger.
Roll Tide Willie.
Roll Tide Willie asked us for a SkyDog after the show.
Approved.
It might be.
He
Look,
approves.
They say that everything's being cleaned out. People are ready for Winter Death 2025.
Yes. All of the bread is
Here in
gone.
Memphis. All the bread, all the water.
Milk.
But the SkyDog is there if you want to go grab it. And you could enjoy your time at home over the weekend. You ain't getting out. You ain't going anywhere. We don't have salt trucks here. We don't have plows. You're not doing anything.
You're not going.
You might as well go buy a 12er of SkyDog.
Yeah. And sit by yourself in the dark because we know the power's going out.
We know. MLTW sent out a thing yesterday say we are ready. So hey, okay.
We heard that before.
Okay,
like
we're gonna hold you to that.
They like that Jon Snow gif where he's like holding up the sword.
We are ready.
We are ready.
Okay, SkyDog at the game tonight as the Grizzlies take on the Houston Rockets.
All right,
I'll go last since I won.
Hey, the chat is telling me I'm so far I'm winning, bro.
Okay, get your mom out the chat.
Okay, I'm just saying, chat's the streets, bro. The streets are saying I won the SkyDog.
I promise you, nobody in our chat is on the street.
Respectfully, Rosie, you go first because you took a big L last game.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Your guy he played 5 minutes.
It was a tough one. Yeah, it was tough for Edie.
5 minutes.
Edie did not have it. It was.
Did you? It's a thing that we need to wonder. Did you ruin Zach Edey's career by picking him as the SkyDog?
Because of that?
Yeah.
I had the SkyDog the game before.
I won like one time.
I've won twice, which is one more time than you had.
I should have won this one, bro, to be honest with you.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I can't relate.
Only one I got is Marcus Smart.
I can't relate because I've picked it 4 times. That's incredible.
I got one.
Many are calling me the most dominant SkyDog selector.
Minor setback, major comeback.
You can't keep using that for everything.
Watch me. Don't believe me, just watch. Edie! Edie again. Edie!
Why would you ruin his career?
Yeah, why? What are you doing? You ready for?
He played well against the Rockets last time. One of the only guys on our team that did. We were up 6 at halftime. Third quarter was a disaster, but Edie played pretty well.
Okay.
I think he almost had a double-double. Might have had a double-double, but he got close.
So to pick one of the stars, they got to go 30 plus, right?
We lost by 20.
Yeah, the third quarter, we got outscored by like 20-something in the third quarter. The rest of the game was okay. The third quarter was a disaster. Remember that early season, the third quarter was a debacle for us?
It used to be
that Bulls game here.
Yeah.
Like, it was the Brooklyn game. Like, it was bad. Third
I'm
quarter.
ready I will say, Edie versus Steve-O is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Put it in the octagon.
And Shingun, you're food.
Oh, for this reason.
Food.
Okay, Shingun. You brought up Shingun. My SKYDOG of the game is because this person knows how important these next 12 days are. And to pick the star, he had to go 30 plus, right?
Yep.
My SKYDOG of the game, because I for sure locked in 30 plus, Jaren.
Ooh. All right. He says Jaren, but it has to be a 30 plus.
Has to be a 30 plus.
30 plus. Sengun barbecue chicken. Who else they got?
This is a very simple answer.
Sengun cannot guard him.
This is a very simple answer. The answer is, of course, and I, as the Michelangelo of the SKYDOG pick, a man that was in this studio.
He named himself this.
A man that was in. Many named me that.
No, many.
A man who was in this studio.
Mouse.
After we were off the air with Grizz Beat yesterday. Jay Huff.
Huff Daddy.
He's going to be the SKYDOG. Look, their bench guy is Adams. What do we know?
Stands in the paint.
What do we know, right?
Yeah.
Because we've watched it over the years. Jason Smith, Frank Kaminsky.
Oh,
There's a
this is
whole
actually really
lineage.
good.
There's a whole lineage of these guys that just stand
That's
out
actually a
there
really good pick.
and shoot threes because Steve-O's not coming all the way out there. Ain't no way.
No.
This is a really good pick. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna cap.
That's why.
I'm gonna give him his love for this
so
one.
now
This is a kind of a smart pick, bro.
Watch me paint.
Steve-O don't play enough, though.
Watch me paint.
How much does Adams
Shingun's
play?
the same. He ain't coming out there either.
No.
Yeah, he played 11 minutes live. He played like 11 minutes a game.
What if they? Because don't they play Amen at the 4?
Shingun.
They play DB at the 4. They'll put Amen at the 3.
Shingun's
Amen rebounds like crazy.
Shingun ain't trying to come all the way out there either.
Steve-O plays 10 minutes a game.
This is Jay Huff shooting fish in a barrel. The Huff Daddy.
Wait,
Huff
why are
Daddy.
people saying Jay Huff might not play tonight?
What do you mean? Why?
Did you just pick an injured Sky? You pick an injured dog?
He's not on the injury list.
SKYDOG, not injured dog.
Oh, he's not an injury report. Okay.
Everybody else in the free world is typically, but Jay Huff's
How
not.
dare you? This injury report is getting smaller than
I asked somebody the other day. I said, "What does that even mean next to Marcus Smart's name?"
those long
That
words.
means he's always has his damn finger hurt.
This is what
His
they
fingers
said.
cocked like a pistol.
No, this is what they said. They said that your, what is it, extensor tendon or whatever?
Sure.
I think that's what it says. It's
Yeah,
a
it says
hood
it.
extensor tendon or something.
Partial
Anyway,
extender hood tear.
there you go.
There you go.
So what he's saying is, as you can see right here.
Yeah.
See, he showed it to me. He said, this is a long tendon that would go in your index finger, right? It's a long tendon that would go in your index finger.
Yeah.
He said, so that tendon partially tears, and so your finger, you can't straighten it out.
Oh, you get the Lionel Hollins.
You can't straighten it out.
No, Lionel's would
until
just
you
point the other direction.
You can't straighten that thing out. So I don't know. He said, have you seen?
Got the claw.
No, you might.
He walked around like a shrimp.
Well, what's interesting is you can splint it up. But I do wonder because is it on his right hand? It's on his right hand, I believe.
It is right hand for
And
sure.
just that be your shooting hand and your index finger. I don't think you can splint that up.
Shoot that jump like
you're right. But typically, if it was like another one of your fingers, guys splint them.
Okay.
But he was like, where is it? And I was like, it's on his index finger.
Man, always got the weirdest injuries.
I know.
It's always his finger.
always his finger,
Like,
bro.
And it has to be the index finger,
Yeah,
right? Like,
right.
Okay, another finger could be splinted up, maybe.
Yeah, but the one that you can,
Right.
that's the one that's hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hey, go look at it tonight whenever he's down there and see if his
shrimp hand.
Yeah.
You got the Grove Hero. You know who Grove Hero is?
Who?
You know who Grove Hero is?
I don't know.
The dude that be walking around like this.
What? Oh.
You walk around like this.
Yeah, I do know
You know
him.
what I'm talking about?
I do know him.
You know Grove Hero?
I do.
Shout out Grove Hero, bro. He walk around like this, bro.
Stop.
He hold his
Stop.
phone.
Just
he
stop.
hold his phone like this.
Stop.
Like,
What? But that's because he has a deformity. So that's not. That's
I
not
was not
cool.
the same thing.
That's not cool.
Yeah, come on. be sensitive to.
Shout out Grove Hero, bro.
God.
You know.
Memphis legend.
All right.
God.
Shout out Marcus Smart.
All right. Every time there's an opposing team that comes into town, we give you reasons to hate them. It's all jokes. We don't mean any of it unless we do. All right. So we got to get the roster pulled up. Reasons to hate the Houston Rockets. All right. We have the roster pulled up. Oh, no. First one, Steven Adams. Our old guy. Oh, mate. Oh, mate.
Mr. Stereo Girl.
Yeah. Just go be Aquaman.
Yeah, bro. Come
Yeah,
on,
just
man.
quit. Just stop playing.
Right.
Right.
Go live in the ocean.
Just keep, go
live in the ocean.
Just go live in the ocean, mate.
No
Pop
shoes
up
and
when
everything, bro.
Earth
And
may
we
be
know you
destroyed and
can do
save
an
it.
interview without cursing, and you just
just
actively
don't.
decide not
Yeah.
to. Say something besides
Yeah.
the F word,
Yeah,
right?
bro. There's other words in the English dictionary.
Try.
F and mate.
Try.
You should put that bonus in your contract or something.
By the
Next
way.
one, Dylan Brooks. Oh my
this
God.
is your guy.
Oh, welcome home.
You know what? We're going to let you do this.
What?
This is you. This
No,
is all you.
what do you mean?
All you need is
What do
one mic. One mic.
What do you mean this is
Come
me?
on, Nas. This is all you.
Bro, nobody knows these rims like him.
Or the bricks.
Nobody.
Joe Murphy, watch your head.
Or the backboard.
Nobody. Yeah, we could have built a whole nother FedEx Forum with him.
Bro, also, this photo is demonic as a mug.
Yeah, it is demonic.
Yeah, he's scary.
All your misses paid for the renovations. all those bricks.
Make more or
Thanks.
shoot less.
I swear, somebody's.
Either one, I'm fine. How many times did I say that? In 6 years.
Hey.
In 6 years, make more or shoot less.
I
I'm good either way.
I think about every playoff game.
and
just
you,
about.
hey, to the very end, you didn't listen.
No.
Didn't listen.
No, I don't care.
The dynasty starts after you.
The next one,
Respectfully.
Nafale Dante.
That's not a person.
Who?
That's not a person.
Who are you?
That's like bootleg Thons Antetokounmpo.
What is this?
Who is this?
We have never heard of this person.
What's his name?
Nafale Dante.
He's on a two-way.
You could tell me
that does not
that
help
you
us.
could tell me he's at right guard for Notre Dame tonight. And I believe it.
I mean, he does kind of look like it. He kind of looks like it.
And Nafale's not a name.
Yeah, that's a disgusting.
N''Faly.
Can we stop putting the farces in names, please? My people.
Next one, Tari Eason.
Oh, snap. Oh, that's.
Oh, wow.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Just
Yeah, I'm fried.
yeah, pissed off.
Yeah, I'm fried and mad.
Narrow head ass.
Yeah.
Why your hair's so narrow?
Look like a fake Morris twin.
Thin ass braids.
A shrunk Morris twin.
Yeah. Little Morris twin dude.
He real chief.
Yeah, you know what, dude? Could you at least not smoke all the weed
All
right
the
before
weed.
media day?
A pound, boy,
Yeah.
before media day.
He's literally inhaling
Yeah, boy.
at this moment. Next one, Jalen Green. Oh, we got the nails painted.
Hey,
What?
The videos are sus.
hey,
We've seen 'em.
Your girl is the same age. Your girlfriend is the same age as her kid that she already has. How does that hang out? When y'all hang out, how does that work?
Is your stepdad?
He's a stepdad to a 22-year-old. He's 22 years old.
Oh, wow.
How's it feel
They
being a
play
stepdad?
video games together. This is like Don't Be a
Stepdad
Menace
to a
in South
22-year-old.
Central.
Wait, did he stop dry humping dudes at summer camp?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Him and
Oh.
Josh Christopher. We've seen the video.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he dry humps
He
dudes.
did dry hump.
He's a dry humper.
He did dry hump.
Man.
Got dry humped your friends.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, not like
raw dog in there. Yeah, that's
his
crazy.
friends.
That's crazy.
Friends. You don't do that to your friends.
Hey, so they call him the Cougar Hunter, bro.
Next one, Jeff Green. What?
Uncle Jeff.
Ain't no way. He's your 17th team.
Getting passed around like an Instagram model.
This is crazy. Jeff Green is on the Houston.
I tell that young blood Jalen, you can't be dry humping your friends.
You are older than the coach.
You are, or he might. Well, he might be.
You got drafted before Ime Udoka.
Hey.
Ime Udoka has played a career, coached for another team, had a scandal,
and you still in the NBA. By the way, we see this photo from the front. Uncle Jeff, I know you got the cul-de-sac in the back, bro. Come home, my guy. That ball spot is growing by the year, my dog. It's time to.
Yep. You either got to shave it off or become Jewish and wear a yarmulke.
The yarmulke over the ball spot's crazy. Putting the
yarmulke
over the ball. Putting the yarmulke over the ball. I just saw a dude like that.
Two choices.
He's like, can I borrow? Hey, man, can I borrow that yarmulke?
Yeah. Hey, put that butt on the ball spot.
He said, Jeff, I didn't know you were Jewish. I'm not.
Yo,
I got this from the guy in the third row.
Also, he also has not aged.
Wow.
Shout out, Black don't crack for real. But that ball spot do though.
This man played for the Sonics.
In 2007.
These two played for the damn Sonics. And had a team in 20 years. All right, next one.
He played when Reebok still made jerseys.
Aaron Holiday.
Oh, this the bad brother?
What?
That's the bad brother.
That's what Aaron Holiday looks like.
You didn't know that? We're like a shrunken Drew.
We had Justin here.
He does look like little Drew.
He's like little Drew. Like shrunken Drew Holiday. But like not as good.
Yeah, right. No way he's in the league if his name's Aaron Smith.
Nah, you working at Costco.
Next one, Jock Landale. What? What's your problem?
He looked like Buddy off that movie, bro.
Jock Landale wants to know where the closest bowling alley is, for sure.
He Chase Budinger looking at
There's no chance he wasn't at Bass Pro last night bowling.
For sure. On the roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jock Landale was bowling last night.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Not playing basketball. Bro, what movie is that with a dude? Like, never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Where what?
I'm going to skip that one. Never mind. I'm going to try to find the movie first.
Jack McVeigh?
That's a trainer. He's an assistant coach.
Give him a quarter zip.
Give him a quarter zip.
Give him a quarter zip. That is not an NBA player. Jack McVeigh.
Jack McVeigh?
Yeah, it's another two-way guy. He's from Australia.
He's got a 69.
Nice. Yeah, bro. Give my guy a quarter zip, bro.
Look how happy he is.
Yeah, just happy to be here, man. Like he looked like, High School Musical. They would put him in the movie to play basketball.
No, he looks like MacGruber.
The dog, the crime?
No, MacGruber, the skit from Saturday Night Live. Look him up. Type in MacGruber. If MacGruber cut his hair, who's the guy that plays?
Oh my god!
Who's the guy that plays MacGruber? What's it? Will Forte.
Will Forte.
That's who this guy looks like. It's MacGruber.
He looks like MacGruber. Without the beard.
MacGruber. Bro, man, you are a 28.
Oh, you were 58? Oh, you were disgusting.
Bro,
get him out of here.
He is a 28-year-old rookie.
MacGruber!
Well, go get a job.
28, he puts in the Rockets and MacGruber!
Hey, he wears about 58. Yeah, get him out of here, bro. This ain't an offensive line, bro.
All right, next one. Alperen Şengün.
Oh,
my God.
Şengün.
Oh, they're like, the next Jokic. Come on, bro.
Yeah, the baby hair is going down the face.
The next what? Stop.
Get him out of here.
This guy is not. This guy is as much like Nikola Jokic as me.
Yeah, call him a traffic cone.
Stop comparing this guy to Jokic, please.
No, we ain't doing that.
His name's Alperen.
Your coach told you to stop acting so European.
Next one, Jabari Smith Jr.
Are we ever going to see it, dude? Like, seriously? All I heard was KD like. KD like.
I said he was KD like.
And
KD?
Yeah,
he was
coming
KD
out of
like.
Auburn.
Coming out.
Gets to it. Gets to that
Which
jumper.
KD?
Gets to what?
Which KD?
Right. That's what I did. Not Durant.
Oh, not
They
Durant.
must have just been talking about KD at like the park or something. I don't know.
No. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's tough. It's all right, Jabari. Never mind. You got an interesting looking face, boy. Real. You're an interesting looking cat.
Yeah, you look like you put like a mask on at nighttime. You know, like one of those like.
They said he was KD, but he turned into Stromile Swift.
Yeah.
That's tough.
All right, next one. Jayshawn Tate. I mean, you never play.
Oh my
he just
God.
Whoa, you look like Jeff Green's kid.
He is Jeff Green. He might be. Been around long enough. He brings the emotion to the party for sure. He's not here to play basketball.
Yes.
He brings the party festivities to the party. That's what he's around for. Not to hoop.
Amen Thompson.
Oh boy, that hurts.
Bro, you look like you did the put your hands on the static ball.
Yeah, bro. You got shocked.
What are you so shocked for, bro? Why are you so shocked? Why you're walking around with a damn current?
Yeah, well, how you get your hair stick up like that?
You got current running through him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Next one, Fred VanVleet.
Oh,
you tree stump ass.
Oh, no.
Tree stump.
Oh, my face runs together looking at this. Who is they call? They say look like Drake.
Human Pop.
Yeah, they say look like Drake.
Human Funko.
Yeah, like
Yeah, what's up?
You human Funko.
He really does.
Look like a Funko.
Funko Pop body.
You're Fred Van Funko Pop.
Like this. Little man.
Fred Van Funko Pop.
Yeah, bro.
All right, next one, Cam Whitmore. Oh, you're mad.
That's your attitude. Oh, he's smiling in this
What are you
photo.
doing? That was the last time you smiled.
Yeah.
It's media day.
Yeah.
Hey.
Look at you, Cam.
So good to see you
So
smile,
it is
Cam.
possible.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that may be a fake smile. Smile through the pain,
Somebody
Cam.
just told him he was going to get to play that night.
Yeah.
It was media day.
Cam, you're going to get to play. Cam, you're going to get to play tonight.
Nah. It's a wrap for you, Cam.
Next one, Nate Williams.
Who is Nate Williams? Bro, he looked like
Morris
Chestnut.
Morris
He definitely played a
Chesthead.
Tyler Perry movie.
Morris Chesthead.
Tyler Perry movie for sure.
He looked like damn.
He is the love interest in a Tyler Perry movie for sure. He is generic dark-skinned dude.
He's Emmanuel Nacho.
Yeah. Shout out
Oh
George
my
Taylor.
gosh, he is. Oh my God.
See, he did
Emmanuel
it.
Nacho.
He did it. We went 2 days.
Emmanuel
He did it.
Nacho.
He did
He
it.
really does look like
He looks like Emmanuel Nacho.
Emmanuel
does,
Nacho.
man.
Hey, ain't no George Taylors around here, my dog. We ain't got none of that going on.
Nice rating. All right, that's good. That's going to do it for Reasons Today. We'll take a quick break. We're going to come back. We got to talk about this college football playoff. We'll do a couple fill in the blanks on the other side. Chris Vernon Show.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
This team is doing everything that Taylor Jenkins and his coaching staff envisioned it could do.
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Ring in the new year at Southland Casino Hotel to win your share of over $100,000 in free play, cash, or a 2025 Lexus. On New Year's Eve, we're turning up the energy with incredible entertainment. Dance the night away to the beats of DJ Epic, Jerome Chisholm and the M-Town Band, and an electrifying performance from Troy Laz. There's only one place to win when the clock strikes midnight, Southland Casino Hotel.
Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals takes it straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Let's face it, There's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Dusty May was at Florida Atlantic last year. Tonight you'll watch him coach at Michigan. So why do I care if a football player decides to leave one place where he's making whatever money to go somewhere where he's making even more? It's what most coaches do every year. So I cannot stand it, and I mean can't stand it, when the coaches sit up there and act like these young people are doing something wrong.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy.
Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Durant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Grizz Nation, it's time to send Ja, Sharon, and Dez to the 2025 All-Star Game.
Oh! What did we just see, partner?
Take three! Take three! Bain for three. Bingo! This man Bain heating it up. Blocked by Sharon!
Most versatile power forward in the game today.
Head to NBA.com/vote, the NBA app, or simply use the QR code on the screen to send your Grizzlies to the All-Star Game today.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Outside with the G's and the homies. OG fresh out ducking the police. White t-shirt, locs on, riding dirt trick. Don't talk to me when I'm.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Show's brought to you by NBA 2K. Yeah, you can still get what? Hurry up, Devin.
Hurry up.
What about 2K?
Bro, I was at the gas station.
What about it?
Like right now?
No, I was at the gas station for the show.
Yeah.
And I'm minding my business. By the way, shout out to that gas station down the street. Great establishment. Great chicken, great food.
You talking about right at Danny Thomas?
Yeah.
Danny Thomas and MLK. That is
food.
honestly one of the best gas stations.
It's awesome.
Elite.
Possible.
I'm in there before the show.
Food is so good.
Give me some snacks for the show. Guy rolled down his window at the gas pump.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Hey!
You want that smoky 2K? I said, whoa.
Hey!
I said, whoa.
Because you've been talking reckless on the show.
I've been talking reckless on the show. He said, I watched the show. You want that smoke? Let me know. I said,
wow. I bet you didn't give him your handle.
Yeah, I did. Come on, bro. I don't run from no smoke, dog.
What?
We
All
stand
right,
on
tell him
business.
about it, Roser.
Well, I was just
For
saying.
all you true hoops fans.
I was at that gas station too this morning. I got asked for $1 for antifreeze.
Antifreeze?
Said she needed antifreeze. I didn't have $1 on me though.
Just tell me you want a beer.
Right. I was like,
or cigarette.
Because I promise, if I offered to walk inside and just buy you the antifreeze, you'd be like, forget it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm good. If you want a Lucy, I'll give you a Lucy.
Just walk out. Hey, you should have walked outside and handed her a bottle of antifreeze.
Should have said, I'll be right back. Do you sell antifreeze at the gas station? Like, I don't.
Not at that gas station. They don't play by that.
Yeah.
They don't play.
All right. Time to dominate on the court like never before with NBA 2K25. Create your legacy in my career. Craft your dream lineup in my team, or hop into the wreck and run it back with your friends, including Devin Walker, like the guy at 2K at the gas station called him out on. So that's right. Head to NBA2K.com.
Hey, look, and there's Asia Wilson right there. Asia Wilson said she can beat Josh Hart, so you could go fire that up on 2K.
Yeah, I'm not telling you how I feel about that. I'm not trying to get.
Oh, you don't think Asia Wilson could beat Josh Hart in a game of basketball?
Wow, that would be what an
wow.
Hell no. I just know there's a section of people that get real sensitive about that kind of stuff.
They're called dummies.
God.
What are we talking about?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know it's ridiculous.
People cannot get mad about that.
They get sensitive about it, bro.
Why do they get mad about it if it's like what?
It's crazy.
Didn't Josh Hart say he'd beat her? What did he say? Like 11
Do I
to
think
7?
Sha'Carri Richardson could beat Usain Bolt?
No chance.
Well, we have their times. Like you can line up their times and
There's
what
a reason
they
why
run.
the times are different. And,
yeah.
Yeah. People are weird, man.
Okay.
I saw somebody arguing about that on TikTok live for like an hour, and I was like,
"Are you serious?"
Yes, bro. I was so blowed, bro.
Josh Hart would have Wilt Chamberlain numbers.
Exactly.
His rebounding numbers are insane. He's NBA players.
He gets 20 rebounds in a game.
Playoff game.
and I love y'all know how much I love Asia, bro. But you know.
Oh no, you do. You rep Asia Wilson.
Yeah, that's my
But do you think that was an error in judgment?
And I also think she broke Bam Adebayo, but that's fine. That's a story for another day. Because you ain't heard Bam's name all season, have you?
No, not really.
It's been
You
mouth
haven't heard
silent.
much about the Heat other than Jimmy Butler.
There
That's
you
all
go.
it's been.
Asia, you broke-
And Tyler Hero getting thrown to the court by Ahmed Thompson.
She broke Bam.
Wow. All right. Let's play. Let's do a quick fill in the blank. We'll do one each.
I got some breaking news for you. Really important breaking news.
Really important.
It's time.
Oh, then forget this. What?
Oh, we still got to do this.
Oh, okay. What?
Carson Beck has entered the transfer portal.
You can
I
take
thought he declared for the draft.
He did.
It's
Carson
time.
Beck plans to enter the NCAA transfer portal from on 3.
He also declared for the NFL draft.
You can take it back.
Look. Then I guess he probably looked at Mel Kiper's mock.
I'm a 6th-round draft grade.
I mean,
Oh, dude, his draft stock.
hey, I was listening to Mel Kiper's that podcast they do. Him and was it Field Yates? It's called like First Draft or something because they did a mock on there. They had Kiper says you call around, and people say Cam Ward's going 1. That's what he says. He said you call around that's the highest quarterback grade that teams have. Is Cam Ward
to Tennessee,
which is interesting. And then he's played in and then he kind of gives some of the reasons. He's played in 3 different systems. He played at Incarnate Word. Then he played at Washington State. Then he played at Miami. Awesome.
Yeah.
At all 3 was absolutely awesome. And so, a kind of guy that didn't really matter what kind of system you have. Obviously, he has shown the ability to be able to play in multiple systems, et cetera, et cetera. But
did they mention on that? I didn't listen to that pod.
But by the way, Kiper says his number 1 quarterback is Sanders.
Okay.
Okay.
Did they say that they have first-round grades on? Because I read something on ESPN that both of those quarterbacks they have second-round grades on.
Do you want to hear
Ward and
another
Sanders.
crazy thing? You want to hear another crazy thing?
Yep.
He was saying that regarding the NFL draft and with the number 1 pick or whatever else, he said that some of these teams at the top should be looking to trade, if they can, for J.J. McCarthy because he has McCarthy graded higher than any quarterback in this year's draft.
Okay.
But you know what's happened with the Sam Darnold thing, right?
Right.
In Minnesota,
pay him?
right?
Are they gonna pay Darnold?
And it's possible that they could keep both. They just franchise Darnold and then they keep both of them. But obviously, you can only play one of them. But the idea was that last year was ridiculous. right? It was a very easy draft. You just decided which quarterbacks you thought are going to go in which order because you had Caleb Williams and you had Drake May and you had Jaden Daniels and you had J.J. McCarthy and you had Michael Penix.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it was kind of an embarrassment of riches when it came to that. But he said that if McCarthy was in this draft, that he would have him at the top.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting.
And our guy that works there, he said he was stamping McCartney before he got hurt, so he was like, yo, he's one of them ones.
Well, and I'll tell you this, there's a kid from Memphis that I know who plays for Michigan, and his dad was telling me that entire team just absolutely swore by him. Like, guy's guy, everybody loved him.
Harbaugh loved him.
And the other thing is that he never lost in high school or at Michigan.
No.
Like, it's like a ridiculous win rate. Like, and there's something, the idea is there's something to that. And guys play hard from him. And, like, he wasn't above everybody else. He was one of the dudes, and everybody loves the guy. I don't know. For what it's worth, right? I mean, all the reviews I've ever heard about J.J. McCarthy are great.
Yeah.
Right? That's fascinating, though. Carson Beck would be leaving to go elsewhere.
Thought it was some pretty.
He had a crappy season.
Dude, he would have been better off not.
He did.
He would have been better off not playing the year.
Nah, for real.
As far as his NFL aspirations go, I'm sure he's still got a ton of money, obviously, in a Lamborghini to play at Georgia. But, like, he was projected before the season. All the mocks were like, he's a first-round pick.
Yep.
Where's his chick?
Him and Ewers
That
both.
TCU?
What's he?
Didn't they go to TCU?
He's got one of the Cavender twins.
Yeah, I
He
know,
got a
but didn't they go
Cavender
to TCU?
I thought, didn't they go back to Miami?
Yeah, I think they went back to Miami.
Well, they need to go right. If
talking about- if you
One
talking
of
about
them's
Haley
with
Van
the
Lith.
guy from the Cowboys. One of them's dating the guy from the Cowboys. Isn't
Haley
Ferguson.
If you're talking about Haley Van Lith, she had
No.
TCU.
We're talking about the Cavender twins.
Haley Cavender is.
Where does she go?
She's back at Miami.
Oh, maybe he could replace Cam Ward at Miami.
I think number one. She plays Miami. Yeah.
He could get there with his girl.
All right. There you go.
And don't they have WWE deals?
Yeah, they got WWE contract too.
Interesting.
Yeah. Shout out to the Cavender twins, bro. Legendary.
Notre Dame Penn State is tonight. The best possible outcome for the championship game is
Fill in the blank, sucker.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a bigger name than Penn State. Notre Dame's a bigger brand than Penn State is.
And then they would play who?
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
You think that's?
I don't want a Big Ten. I don't want.
I don't think it matters in that one. I think Ohio State and Texas are probably the two biggest names.
So you don't think it matters what the matchup is? No. At this point, with these Final Four, look, they're all huge brands.
They are all huge brands.
Yeah.
I think.
But what is if you are a TV executive,
you want Notre Dame?
If you were the overlord of this, the matchup that you would choose for the national title game is
Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Fill in the blank, sucker.
Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Ohio State, Notre Dame. Those are the two of the top 6 biggest brands in college football.
I think Ohio State is.
You wouldn't want an SEC team in there. I know
But
that
that's
they
like
are new SEC, but it's still a
that's
pride
new
day.
blood.
It's still a pride day.
Yeah, but SEC fans were trying to put smut on them at first, wasn't it? They were like, y'all didn't play nobody, but now they're like trying to claim them because they're the only one
Certainly
left.
tried to claim them now. Yes. They're the last man standing.
They're like, yo, we
It just
ride with
means
them.
more.
It means more. Go Texas.
They are carrying the torch.
Yeah.
Hook them. Yeah.
Especially after Georgia fell on their face.
Yeah. SEC brand, that Texas is big.
Texas is
a
big.
big brand. But I'm gonna go as far as how much
Ohio
money.
State's enormous too.
How much money they invested in the Ohio State roster and everything around them. I think I'm gonna go Ohio State, Notre Dame. I'm gonna stick with that one.
It's fair to say the worst one is Ohio State, Penn State.
1,000%.
Yes,
I'm not
we've
trying to
seen
watch
it.
That would any
It's a
other
conference.
is it fair to say any other combination besides Ohio State, Penn State?
Yeah.
I will say regarding tonight's game, I've told you many times, I can't pick it, man. I don't know.
Texas Penn State would be cool. That does sound kind of cool.
I mean,
if it's
I hate
Texas,
that
Penn State.
Love kid is hurt, and there was that terrible story this morning about the flu maybe going around with Notre Dame.
Both teams been talking about the flu.
But I tell you this, look, James Franklin is 5-12 against the spread versus top 5 competition.
Yeah.
An article that I read here said you could look at this as a coaching mismatch, which pits small games James Franklin,
Small game James.
5-12 versus top 5 competition, notoriously can't win the big one, against Big game Marcus Freeman, 10-2 against the spread versus ranked teams. Wow. Freeman's been excellent during the 2-game college football playoff run with his aggressiveness and decisiveness. On the flip side, though, Penn State's only losses this year came against literal top 5 teams in Oregon and Ohio State. That's the only 2 teams Penn State lost to, or Oregon and Ohio State. So,
yeah,
I think. Look, I don't think there's a bad outcome for tonight. And as I told you, I think it's going to be a war. Yeah. Probably come down to field goals. I mean, seriously,
we'll be watching Grizzlies Rockets. So.
Yeah, we're going to be watching Grizzlies Rockets. All right, go ahead, Dev.
All right, so I got 2. My first one. So the Grizzlies.
Just pick your best one.
Okay, of course we all love the Grizzlies. We all 3 love Grizzlies except Roser.
Okay.
Your sneaky non-Grizzlies favorite team is
fill in the blank, sucker.
I like. I have rooted for Detroit just because they've got JB and our buddy Corey's there, and I like to see them win. I am happy when they win, right? But I wouldn't say. I like the Cleveland team, bro. You know, I watch them because of JB the last couple of years. Yeah. And obviously Kenny Atkinson's done a really good job. But
hell of a coach.
And maybe the Knicks.
Knicks are yours.
Yeah, I like the Knicks.
That's who I loved last year.
I like the Knicks. I do. Yeah, I like the Garden. I like the Knicks.
Yeah.
Who you got, Roser?
But I guess I'd probably say Detroit is not threatening at all.
No, they're not. They're just over there with the vibes, just young, just doing their thing. They've been winning lately. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
Got what?
They're fun.
18 wins, maybe?
They're fun.
Anybody playing the Lakers. I'm dead serious. I hate them. Like
that doesn't count. You have to pick a team, dumbass.
Well, it was the Knicks last year. Like that's who I like the Knicks last year.
This is a new season, John Roser. You have to pick a team for this year.
The Celtics.
That's for sure.
Okay, yeah. We know you're Johnny 4-leaf clover. All right, my next one is, okay, listen closely when I say this. You all ready? If aliens landed on this planet and told you to do a dance, the dance you would do is...
fill in the blank, sucker.
He always asks us something about dancing.
To save your life.
Definitely.
To save your life. You have to do a dance to save your life.
Something really white. I'm taking the
like the Running Man. I could do the Running Man.
I'm taking the sprinkler into the lawnmower.
I'm doing the Running Man. The Running
into
Man
lawnmower.
The Running Man is an easy one that I feel like I could do with confidence.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm not getting real technical on
You can't really mess up the Running Man.
No. You can't mess that up.
Yeah.
So I would do the Running Man. I mean, again, it's just like they said, do a dance.
To save your life.
But it has to be something.
You have to do a
I
dance
could do that.
to save your life.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm going to strike you with this beam.
Yeah.
The Running Man.
Yeah, I hope that situation never comes to pass.
I mean, it might.
All right, go ahead, Roser.
I hope that never comes to pass here. The aliens are gonna take us over.
I just realized you got a chain on.
This is my dad. Yeah,
shut up, pause.
Just wear that every now and then.
He always tries to try to make it. Every time we're about to goof on him rocking the chain,
yeah,
he always try. No, that's his cover up. He tries to make it sentimental.
So
like, this is my dad, so you can't make fun of it.
No, I don't care if you make fun of it. You make fun of everything. That's what we do.
Looks like damn Color Me Bad.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is, but cool.
I wanna sex you
that's
up.
good. That's cool. I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. That's all right.
John B. looking at.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Shout out John B. Shout out John B. I need to get some John B on the phone.
I wanna sex you up. TikTok, you don't stop all night.
John B. John B. put out a song last year.
He did?
Called Natural Drug.
Oh, no.
That's what my girl calls me.
Oh, my. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. 5-minute Johnny's actually what she calls.
No, she doesn't, if that.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
You are spotting him extra.
You have
Man, can't make it through overtime.
Just say all the football games this weekend, the outcome that would shock you the most is...
Fill in the blank, sucker.
College football playoff, NFL. What would shock you the most?
Oh. Let's see. Don't you dare say it. Don't you do it. Don't even do it.
That wouldn't shock me at all.
Oh, of course it wouldn't.
It wouldn't. Nothing about that would shock me.
He just lost his number one receiver, too, by the way.
I saw that.
Poor my boy Zay Flowers.
The thing that would shock me the most would be the Broncos killing the Bills.
Would it shock you if they just beat them?
Nah, if it's like a squeaker, nah.
I just said if they like beat them badly,
If they beat them like 31 to 10,
yes, that would be the craziest thing I can imagine.
I kind of feel that way about the Steelers. If the Steelers like beat the Ravens 28 to 10, I would be like, what? Because the Steelers don't beat teams like that.
Oh, I tell you
Please
this,
don't put that energy out
so
there.
that would be in the NFL. That would be the thing that would shock me. If that's the only one. If the Broncos, I would be surprised if the Broncos beat the Bills at the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
they
would be
whooped
shocking.
them.
But
Rookie
if they
quarterback,
beat them,
rookie quarterback,
But if they
too.
beat them like by double digits, I mean that would be
Yeah.
shocking.
Bo
We'd
Nix
have
in
to
his
have
Bo Nix in his
conversations.
first playoff game, yeah, that would
And
be
we'd
crazy.
have to have conversations
and I will
about
say,
Josh Allen.
College football, I think if tonight was a blowout either way, would stun me. And if Texas blew out Ohio State, that would stun me. If Ohio State blew out Texas, it would not shock me. Like, I would be surprised, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I could see a scenario where that could take place. I could not see a scenario where Texas just mows them. No.
I'd probably go if Texas and Ohio State is a low-scoring affair. Like, if it's if it's like 10-3, I think I would be super surprised.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Like, if it's the final
yeah,
score is
because I think
10-3.
it's going to be a shootout.
30s, yeah.
Yes.
If it's 10-3, I think I'd be super shocked. Like, if I
You
went to the
guys
fourth
agree
quarter.
on the Broncos Bills.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that would be
Bo
crazy.
Nix on the road for his first
That would
playoff
be
game.
crazy.
Rookie quarterback on the road in Buffalo. Like,
Come on,
it would
bro.
be cold as hell.
And
up
this
there.
feels like a year for I mean, like Buffalo's got this window, and it's like at some point you gotta hope the dam breaks. You know, and they just get past
The Chiefs have to lose at some point, don't
You would
they?
think so.
This is the year, bro.
Lang sent me that thing for the Grind City Media newsletter. I'll tell you what I said. I had to pick the Super Bowl and give him a sentence on it.
Yep.
Yeah, he
And
sent it to me too.
Oh, okay. I said Chiefs, and I'll believe Mahomes loses when I see it.
I said they have the best player on the best team.
Y'all both said the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James.
I mean, they've got, but again,
I would have sent him a paragraph, but the rest of it would have just been me
You just sent him a
complaining about
screenshot of you crying from
how much
last
I hate them.
I put Ravens. Why? Because Lamar, that's why.
oh, God.
Because when you bet on 8, it's great. That's what I said.
It
Bars.
has not been in the playoffs.
Just wait.
It's actually been terrible.
I cannot wait, bro, for my boy to hold that
You
trophy.
can wait.
No, I can't. Because if you don't do it this year, it's going to be a long-ass offseason.
All right, that's good to do it. That's good to do it for today's show. Thank you to John Roser. Thank you to Devin Walker. Thank you to Jalen back in the studio. Grizzlies Rockets tonight at FedEx Forum. Get your tickets if you don't have your tickets yet. It is not supposed to snow until overnight.
Exactly. So don't be scared of the snow,
scared.
y'all. Don't be scared of the snow.
scared. Don't be scared.
Hey, come give Dylan Brooks the welcome he so gratefully deserves. Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams, and Jeff Green, welcome him back to Memphis. You know, pull up. John Morant's probably going to play.
Hopefully.
Desmond Bane's probably going to play. Jaren Jackson's probably going to play. Santi Aldama's back. Yuki got a good haircut. Come on, bro, pull up.
Yuki did get a good haircut.
He boy chop, boy. He in the door. No Beijing.
That's going to do it for today's show. We'll be back tomorrow. Till then, we gone.